We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Well, Devin Booker went through the lean years in Phoenix. He said, quote, "I just put my head down and I work." I've been through a lot, honestly, but just being who I am and seeing the bigger picture, I had the tunnel vision to know what this can be. Brian, a lot of players in that situation haven't been able to see it through like he did.
That's true, Allie. Good stuff there. All right, Grant, it's time to light the jack-o'-lanterns, leave out some candy, and watch some hoops. This should be a spooktacular game.
You're right, B.A. I mean, it's always fun to play a holiday game. There's that extra little bit of energy in the air, both for the fans and the players.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Johnson joins Biyombo down low, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Harris. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And, you know, the coaching staff wants Embiid to take these quick shots. It helps establish a rhythm for him.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Fires in the triple.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Embiid finds Harris. Now Tucker. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Now Bridges. 15 in his last outing. Here's Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here's Paul. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Harden, the pass to Harris. They need this. Embiid misses. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's a screen by Biyombo. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And the 76ers call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. Thibault, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Melton outside. Harden fires away from outside. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Thibault. 52 seconds left in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. Okogie pulls down the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Payne. Saric, a screen on Harden. Here's Payne. And it's blocked by Thibault. And here's Harden. 15 in his last outing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
And he makes a first.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Harden hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Payne against Harden. Saric, a screen on Harden. And here's Payne outside. The shot, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. Enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Damian Lee out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Biyombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Shoots over Melton. Paul, shot is off. Harris outside. Outside Maxey. Back to Harris. Pass to Tucker. Shoots from 12. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
And that That one's good.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Embiid against Craig. Paul, a screen on Maxey. Here's Booker. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got 8 points.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Melton outside. Pass to Maxey. Fires from the wing. Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes it work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Craig. Bridges, he's checked in for Lee. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's good. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Here's Korkmaz. Harden with a screen on Booker. Here's Korkmaz. Rebounded by Payne.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And it's Harrell with a rebound. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Left side Thibault, stolen by Bridges. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. And no good. Good D by Harrell.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Harden against Bridges. Here's Harden with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. And honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the 76ers.
I have a question for them, Kenneth. Are they scared of the paint? Right now, they're playing like the kids of Forbidden Zone. Come on.
You know what? You know what we should call that, Shaq? Paintophobia.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Harden, the pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Bridges against Harris. 4 on the clock. Embiid passes to Harris. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Harris has got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Paul. Over Maxey. That one's wide left. The Sixers trailing. Harris with it. He's got 6. Harden, the pass to Harris. Shoots over Paul. Harris misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. For 3, Booker. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt which was Irving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
Biyombo showing off his agility off the screen. It's not easy to set that hard screen and then roll with purpose and effectiveness, but he does.
Maxey against Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid. Buries it from 3. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Booker can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Pass to Harden. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. That gives them the lead. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Up top, Biyombo. Johnson against Tucker. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 now.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Embiid. Harris with it. Outside Tucker. Now Embiid, defended by Biyombo. Embiid passes to Harris. Harden from outside. On target from range. He's got 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Booker. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he gets them both. Melton outside. Here's Thibault. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Sixers on top. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Let's get the pace back in the game. Let's get stopped. All right, let's move the ball. You don't like it, move it. Let's be aggressive.
And that's been a point of emphasis for Doc Rivers. Don't hold the ball. Run the offense.
And good things happen when they work together. Individually, they have talent. But collectively, they can dominate stretches.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so in the game for the Suns, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Craig in at the 4 slot. Outside Milton. Niang a screen. Milton with it. Picked up by Saric. Back to Milton. No luck on that one. Saric with some nice D. The Suns trailing. Now here's Payne. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a 3. Thibault with the board. Now Melton. Here's Milton. Shoots over Saric. Melton no good. Outside Payne. Out left to the wing. Here's Saric. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
2 shots.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Tobias Harris comes in for Niang. Maxey, he's checked in for Melton. And it's James Harden in for Milton. And both free throws good for Saric.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Now Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Over Saric. Now here's Embiid. Harris outside. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
From 13. Pass to Shaman.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And the Sixers use
And the 76ers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Biyombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Shaman. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Maxey against Booker. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Paul for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Left side, Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Outside Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by Embiid.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Booker attacking. Shoots over Maxey, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. .50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Paul against Harden. Up top, Embiid. Back to Harden. Outside Maxey from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 10. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the final quarter. Saric, a screen on Milton. Here's Shamet. Soft touch off the glass.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now Philadelphia with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Here's Korkmaz. So this one belongs to the 76ers. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.